3 years ago today, Minneapolis police officers shot and killed a man after a 6-hour standoff. Tekle Sundberg had barricaded himself inside his apartment, and his neighbor was reporting a man was firing a gun into her unit. Now his family is suing the city and 4 officers for not sending mental health resources to the scene, despite what Sundberg's family says were his well-documented psychological problems. Jennifer Hoff lays out the lawsuit for us tonight.
They're asking for several things, Julie, but first and foremost, they want changes and reform in training and policies within MPD that better align with the American Disabilities Act that the family lawyer says the cops violated that night, along with $100,000.
Come on outside. Come out your apartment with your hands up.
Minneapolis police video shows what happened 3 years ago today, leading now to this lawsuit lawyer Paul Bossman filed to get justice for Tekle Sundberg.
It's about mental health. It's about mentally ill folks and their interactions with the police.
Officers shot and killed Sundberg after a 6-hour standoff at his apartment. Bossman alleging police violated his civil rights when the department didn't send any mental health staff.
There was plenty of opportunity to bring in a mental health professional as an accommodation. That was not done. Instead, they just increased the military response.
Sundberg's family says the 20-year-old had a traumatic brain injury, history of depression and self-harm, and when they responded to the scene back then, made numerous pleas to speak with him,
Mr. Sundberg,
but were denied. The suit also stating the city and county's mental health teams were available, but never dispatched.
I don't think it's entirely the police's fault. I don't think they're particularly well prepared. We need to make changes so that police services work well for the mentally ill. That's part of the law.
A family now fighting for change, willing to take this case all the way to court.
Folks are often critical about lawsuits that we're just trying to sue the city for money. And I have never yet met a single mother who would not write the city or county the biggest check she is capable of to get her son or daughter back.
We also know Sundberg did have a gun that night. When I asked Bossman about that threat, he said it had long passed in those 6 hours. The apartment building had been evacuated, and later finding out there also wasn't any bullets in the chamber. The cops at the center of this also didn't face any charges. The Hennepin County attorney at the time saying that the use of force then was legally authorized. Julie.
Thank you, Jennifer.